Welcome back to Dao Holistic Wellness. Today I'd like to tell you about the new service I just released. This service is the charging of objects or attuning them to Reiki. Now there's a couple variations here. There's slightly different services. The object charging is like a temporary boost to it, in which you would take something and use the Reiki symbols on it and channel the Reiki into it, similar to if you were practicing a Reiki session on someone. So, like giving someone a Reiki session, this is not a full attunement. It won't permanently attune them to Reiki or the thing, but it will charge it up for a bit, like crystals, and how they need to be recharged and cleansed occasionally. So the idea here is people could have your items packaged, which would be done by the recipient or for a recipient, and have them sent to my location. And there I would do the charging or the attunement on the object, and after receiving the payment, I would send the thing back to you, now charged or attuned to Reiki. Some good ideas of what you could use this for might be a water bottle you use all the time, or a piece of clothing, something you can wear on you that you want to carry Reiki. I've done this myself with a few hats and this jacket I'm wearing right now. Or you could give someone a Reiki charged crystal for a present. This labradorite was attuned. So let's talk about that for a second. The attunement is a higher level service that carries a lot more power. An attunement is like what you would do to a person who's getting a Reiki attunement. You open up the points on them with the symbols, and they are permanently able to channel Reiki. So when you do this to an object, it becomes a permanent channel for Reiki. This owl here is attuned to Reiki level master. So what I can use this for is self-healing if I hold it, or when I do distance work on someone, I use the owl as the surrogate of the person. And it's like they have both my Reiki master abilities and the Reiki mastery that's permanently attuned in this stuffed owl. So the attunement can be done in 3 different levels, just like for people. You have the level 1 attunement, the level 2 attunement, and the master level, which includes every symbol. Obviously, the master service is going to cost the most, but it's also going to give the most noticeable effect. And that's not to devalue the level 1 and level 2 attunements, because they can be very powerful as well. So, if you attune an object, it will permanently be charged to Reiki, and it will be like a crystal that never needs to be cleansed. Some ideas for that might be something you want to give a loved one or someone who doesn't feel well. If you have a kid who has a favorite stuffed animal, they could send it in to be attuned to one of the Reiki levels, and they would permanently have a Reiki practitioner that they could hold and own. I think it would be really wonderful to do charity with this too, if there are maybe people in need who were not feeling well, who could be gifted with Reiki stuffed animals or objects so that they could constantly be receiving the benefits. So if you're interested in trying this service out, the charging service is $30 for the lowest level, the basic level 1 charging, or you can get an enhanced charging with the distance symbol, and that comes in at $50. Now the attunement services range from 100 to 300 for levels 1, 2, and master. So, if you're interested in trying out this simple process, just inquire for the address and send the objects that you want blessed or attuned. And then the object will be returned to you, now charged or attuned to Reiki. Thank you, and have a blessed day.